Welcome to our second video devoted to the user interface of the Acronis Data Cloud. This time we'll have a look at the user interface from the viewpoint of a customer. So let's get started. As you remember, Acronis Data Cloud is targeted at managed service providers, cloud resellers, and telcos. However, the end customers of this platform are small and medium-sized businesses who sign contracts with their service providers or telcos to get high-quality backup, disaster recovery, and secure file sync and share services. We assume that our customer has already signed a contract with a local service provider who in turn signed up for the Acronis Partnership Program and therefore is eligible to provide Acronis Data Cloud services. Let's log in to the Management Console. After login, you can see a list of services available for this customer according to the signed contract. The list of services provided within the Acronis Data Cloud platform include, but are not limited to, Backup and Disaster Recovery Service and Secure File and Sync Share Service. The Backup and Disaster Recovery Service, called also Acronis Backup and Disaster Recovery Cloud, allows you to protect your entire business by backing up your physical and virtual machines, applications, and cloud workloads. It stores your backups to a variety of storage devices, including local disks, network storage, and cloud. Moreover, it allows easy recovery of a complete image of your system or selected files, folders, and applications. In turn, Secure File Sync and Share Service, also called Acronis Files Cloud, is a sophisticated cloud-based file sync and share solution. It allows your employees to share and work with the content on any device, be it a smartphone, tablet, laptop, PC, or Mac. In our case, the customer signed up for a contract for both backup and disaster recovery and secure file sync and share services. Moreover, the customer can also access the so-called Management Portal. The Management Portal is a web-based management console where you can easily manage all of the services provided for a specific customer. Alternatively, you can manage only one service at a time, for instance, just the Backup and Disaster Recovery Service. Let's log on to the Management Portal. According to the information displayed in the section Overview, you can draw a conclusion that our customer has a contract on provisioning the Backup and Disaster Recovery Services for several corporate devices. Moreover, it has a contract on provisioning Secure File Sync and Share Services. Navigate to the section Units to see the organizational structure of the customer. Here you can create as many organizational units, such as subsidiaries and departments, as you wish. Moreover, for each unit, you can specify a primary administrator who will be in charge of all the service operations for that unit. In order to create a new customer unit, press the New button and select Unit. Specify the name and language of the new unit. And press the Next button. Specify the email and login for the unit administrator and press the Done button to complete the operation. The admin password will automatically be generated and submitted to the specified email. In order to create a subunit within a unit, click on the name of the parent unit and make sure that the name in the parent unit is displayed in the breadcrumbs appearing at the top. Press the Next button and repeat all the steps required to create a unit. Based on good practices of our partners, we recommend keeping the customer's organizational structure as simple as possible to eliminate excessive costs and maintenance efforts. In other words, use units only if it's absolutely necessary for your business. In order to create a new administrator for the customer, navigate to the section Users, press the New button. Select the user and complete all the required information such as login, email, and language. You can specify also a role for a new user. company administrator, or specific service administrator. The new user will receive an automatic email and should activate his or her account to be able to perform the corresponding operations. You can enable or disable any entity, be it a unit or user, by selecting the corresponding option in the drop-down menu. However, if you disable an entity, it will appear in the list. In order to delete it completely and remove it from the list, you need to firstly disable it and then delete it. Please notice that this operation is irreversible, thus think twice before deleting any entity. Navigate to the section Reports and then Usage. Here you can specify a type of report to be generated and submitted to the target audiences. A report can contain information about the current usage of backup services or a summary of the service usage for a specific period. Along with custom reports, you can specify also the default monthly summary report with a corresponding level of detail. Navigate to the section Reports and then Operations. You can see a number of interactive reports or dashboards presenting various aspects of the service usage. For each report, you can perform the following operations. First, you can send the report to specific recipients in PDF or Excel formats. Second, make a copy of the report and amend its contents and settings according to your business needs. Third, download the report as a zip file. And fourth, you can export the report in JSON format or generate a partial dump in CSV format. Finally, you can delete the report. Please bear in mind that this operation is irreversible, therefore think twice before deleting any reports. In order to create a new report, press the Add Report button and select the suitable type of report. For each report, you can change the default name, customer, and reporting period. Moreover, you can specify a schedule to automatically generate and submit the report to selected recipients. Each report includes a number of customizable widgets. You can add, delete, and rearrange widgets. Moreover, each widget you can amend the default name and settings. Navigate to the section Settings and then Security. Here you can enable the login control and specify the IP addresses from which admins can sign in to the management console. This feature might be useful for military-grade organizations and private research institutions with high-level security standards. Moreover, you can allow admins from the service provider to manage the customer services if necessary. Let's navigate back to the overview and have a closer look at each service type provided within the Acronis Data Cloud platform. Thus, press the Manage Service button next to Backup and Disaster Recovery Service. In the section Devices, you can see all of the devices of the current customer, as well as the current status of the backup operation. In the section Backups, you can see the current status of the backup storage usage. In the sections Activities and Alert, display the information about the most recent operations and warnings and errors accordingly. Finally, in the section Settings, you can manage all of the backup agents installed on the customer's devices. For each customer device with a pre-installed backup agent, you can perform the following operations: backup, standard recovery, disaster recovery, active protection, and much more. In order to get information about each of those services, please visit our website or watch the corresponding video trainings published on our YouTube channel. As regards the Acronis Files Cloud or Secure File Sync and Share service provided within the Acronis Data Cloud, the platform allows you to customize this service at a fine-grained level according to your business needs. For example, You can change the UI color scheme, the logos according to your brand book. You can enable sharing single files and folders both to internal and external users. You can specify the conditions for sharing and permanent content deletion, and much more. Please consult the Acronis Files Cloud documentation available on our website or watch our training videos published on YouTube to get more information. As you can see, the Acronis Data Cloud is a very powerful platform. It is designed to address the business needs and aspirations of both service providers and end customers. Along with advanced functionality, it offers highly intuitive user interfaces. Once you grasp the business logic underlying the platform, you'll feel comfortable to navigate through and perform any of the business operations within the Acronis Data Cloud. Are you eager to have some hands-on? Please don't hesitate to contact us and request a trial account for the Acronis Data Cloud. Well, have fun!